Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. Yesterday on stream, I made some more progress in my Metal Gear Rising Revengeance playthrough. Sadly, there was no audio. A big thank you to ZoomN for pointing this out in chat. I will not bore you with a full account, but for anyone else in a similar situation, OBS has a concept of multiple audio tracks. Somehow, all 6 tracks had become disabled for my mic and game audio inputs without my knowledge. Visually, this looks no different to audio working as normal, so unless you know where to look, you would not even know anything had gone wrong. Anyway, I stopped immediately after the monsoon boss fight, so you haven't missed much, and that is where we will pick up today. Chapter, I suppose? This looks about right. Says latest checkpoint data will be lost. But it didn't offer me a continue option. Maybe that's because I really did quit immediately after the boss fight, so there is no chapter data saved, and this warning is redundant. Why is there no game audio? Right, now there should be. Sorry about that. Let's restart the chapter. Oh, it won't replay the audio. Okay. This won't take long.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
There we go. I think now we have everything working.
sorry, sir. Our business hours for the day have ended. We are looking forward to your next visit.
She said that in a robotic voice without moving her lips. Ah, that does not appear to be a person. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, nothing went off.
If you do not comply, I will need to contact local law enforcement.
Watch out! They keep on coming!
I was wondering if we took her out quickly enough if that wouldn't happen, but no such luck. What was that about Ripper mode?
Get off!
I remember reading something about that in the manual. Oh! This works a lot like the Devil mode in Devil May Cry. Looks like. Oh, that's annoying. I thought I parried that.
Get off!
I wonder if I can maintain Ripper mode. Why can't I enter it? Oh, perhaps I need to be on absolutely full energy to do so. Okay, I'm not doing very well here, am I? Oh dear. Clearly out of practice. Got it. Where's the other one? Come here, stop hiding. You're scared of me now. Did I just... Goodness me. I seem to take that Fenris Yuji out with a single hit.
Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
Indeed. Interesting. What caused me to be able to get through there when I couldn't before? Oh, okay, apparently I was slicing through it, it just didn't look like I was. Also, why am I being given so many homing missiles? I'll leave those other homing missiles in case I need to go back for them, because of course there's only so many I can carry. No point having more than that.
The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. Huh? It seems the guards are storming the building. Titan, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational.
Do not stray too far from the elevators, Raiden. Use the weapons around you to slow them down. Throw everything at them you can.
Okay. So that explains that. Now I sincerely wish that my new controller was working when I try and stream. I've had more incidents of testing it off stream, works perfectly, I try and use it on stream and it just refuses to connect. It's strange. Well, I say refuses to connect. The controller thinks it's connected, it's just the computer that disagrees. Oh, I see. Can I use these?
UGT as well, yes? Give them hell. Wunderbar. My hack was a success. Board the elevator ride.
That's odd. Okay. Oh, I see. There's a delay. That makes sense.
Get off!
I wonder what it is that makes rip mode possible. Oh, these have respawned. Hello, who was that? Oh, someone down there. Ah, there you are. I wonder if I'm supposed to be continuing combat here or if I'm just supposed to move on. I suspect I'm probably supposed to move on.
Just get in the elevator.
Well, that's fairly clear, isn't it? Right, let's move on.
For security purposes, the building is divided into upper and lower halves. The lower area consists of offices and meeting space for staff and visitors, while confidential military projects and technical research are restricted to the upper levels.
So that's where the brains in the server room will be, up top.
Indeed. But that elevator can only access the lower floors. You need to get to the 20th floor and past the security gate there to reach the upper area.
Let me guess. Time to find another left hand?
Well, that is the problem. Security cyborgs would not have sufficient clearance. But managers and senior staff have already been evacuated, no doubt.
So...
The only option is to cut the power to the security gate, which will not be easy. It is powered by no less than 3 systems, including a backup power supply. You will need to destroy all of the electrical control panels to disable them. In any case, you should arrive at the 20th floor soon.
Okie doke.
The electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the walls there.
That looks like a... There's a door. Oh, that's interesting. The fact that it becomes less transparent when we go into AR mode. Ah, that must be some of those terminals.
Ah, the security gate. It is composed of steel alloy bonded by a high-frequency electrical current. It should unlock once the power has been cut.
Oh, I suppose I just follow the wires. Okie doke. Well, we may as well do a little looking around while we're here, mightn't we? Ooh, what have we found up here? How do I get up there? Or do I just destroy this? I just destroy this. An AR grenade. Right, there's someone in the next area, I believe. According to the minimap.
There should be an electrical panel
Damn.
nearby.
I was trying to sneak up on them. These ones are resilient. They don't become automatically... Oh my goodness, and they do a lot of damage. I just lost a repair nano paste, I think. My goodness, this is a substantial step up in difficulty. Oh dear. I really don't want to leave these ones alone because they're just going to rocket me, obviously. Clearly going to lose another one of my, yeah, repair nano paste. The problem is, whichever one I focus on, the other one's going to attack. I do not want to get rocketed while I'm dealing with the big UG, but equally, if I do deal with the rocketers, then this happens. I'm fairly certain that UG just friendly fired his compatriots to death. There goes another repair nano paste.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
What have we found up here? Has it fallen into the structure? Oh, just a grenade. That's a shame. I was really hoping for more repair nano paste.
Good. One down, two to go. Keep at it, Raiden.
Okay, that doesn't appear to be hackable. Hello, is that another one?
Excellent. Just one more. Keep
Someone's
on
coming. Oh, hello, free health. In the form of a tripod. Did I get the Zandatsu? I think I did. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse than it did. Oh, there's something left. Oh, just a tripod. Okie doke. Hello, that's what we like to see. Repair nanopaste. I assume those enemies ran in because they were triggered by my destroying another one of the power terminals. But I suppose there's a possibility that it was actually due to the amount of time I was taking. We'll have to see. That's odd. That looks a lot like somewhere we should be able to get through. Right, we saw repair nanopaste on the other side. Ah, here we go.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
I will in just a moment. Excellent, more repair nanopaste. We're back up to where we started, I think.
Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate.
I see enemies by the gate. Although, are they moving towards me? I'm not sure they are. This might be an opportunity to get the drop on someone. This might be challenging.
Enemy sighted!
Yeah, that wasn't going to work. Well, if it's only the one, he's not going to be a problem. In theory. There's something off about his hammer. It's twirling. It's not just a simple hammer. He seems to be better at blocking than the normal ones are. And the normal ones are pretty obnoxiously good at blocking. C. Honestly, if anything, that's generous. Still, we made it through. Does make me worry what the boss is going to be like though.
Pain inhibitors now.
No, keep them off. I need it this way.
Well, as you wish. I must say, I have turned more than a few men into cyborgs, but you, well, your past is most,
What you getting at, Doc? Most of the time, you're working with First World ex-military. Grown men. Compared to the average Third World child soldier, I can't really complain. Most of them, they're the sort of guerrillas your typical patient gets paid to slaughter.
Perhaps, but,
This shouldn't be news to you, Doc.
yes, but,
Look, just help me take care of those brains after I bring them back. I do my business, you do yours.
Yes.
Goodness. Seems Raiden's surprisingly persuasive.
They're pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy.
Bullseye!
Get off!
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, right? Try and keep moving.
Understood. Right, let's keep going. Is there anything in this area we're missing? No. Wait. I cancelled it as soon as I did it. No. Goodness, they're not very respectful of their own building, are they? I hope this isn't one of those situations where I can get insta-killed.
Nice of them to blow open the door for me, yeah? Idiots.
Don't mind if I do.
I got him.
You've got me, do you?
Get off!
Just want to check. Was there anything back there that we missed? Oh, I can't. Woo! I'm going to avoid that combat if I can, simply because I'm worried it might kick me out the window. And that would not be a fun way to lose the game. Oh, there's something big up ahead. Oh, that is big. Oh, I didn't even need to repair nanotape in that case. So if I do have to fight this one. Okay. That's not a problem. As far as I'm aware. Although I don't like the red bits around it, because these souped up normal enemies had an additional red aspect to their design which wasn't there before, that makes me worried that this is some sort of souped up tank. Tank UG. Hold on, I can just go Ripper mode, can't I? Got an achievement. You don't run from something, something, something.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use.
Please don't suggest what I think you're about to suggest. Oh, this is okay. As long as I just have to hold down 2 buttons, I'm fine with this. I mean, close enough.
Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you.
Oh no.
Right. This can't be happening. Raiden?
Okay.
Raiden!
Back to the beginning we go.
Take out those hostiles. Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo to your solid down radar. What? They have a Metal Gear? Here? Raiden, take out that UMG and get after it.
That was close.
Use blade mode to damage its armor. Use your ninja run to deflect those shots. son of a... They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon. Use the ninja run to dodge that plasma.
So far, so good. Right, now we're waiting for the quick time event.
Stop that plane! Yes! Yes! With it wide open! Хорошо. Very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh? He's on the other
Not
side
too
of that
bad.
collapsed building. Go!
I know we've done it slightly more quickly in the past, but perfectly reasonable performance, I think.
Use your ninja run to move over obstacles automatically. Do not let him out of your sight. You must catch him. That damn UG. It still works?
Darn. Darn. I'm doing quite badly here, aren't I? A lot of avoidable damage.
Use blade mode to take down those HEMS missiles.
Wonderful.
Finish that bastard off!
Wonderful.
He's headed for the front of the train. After him. Raiden, an unidentified field roader is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
So, the Jetstream Sam boss fight, which isn't really a boss fight because as far as I'm aware you can't win it.
This will be unpleasant. Goodbye. That's it.
Self-taught. And not half bad. Still. Your technique lacks something.
Amateur. This will be unpleasant. Raiden, are you all right? You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on. Gotta try hard on that. Goodbye.
Oh, did you want to practice first?
Gotta try hard on that.
Oh, did you want to practice first?
We just need to let him get the hit. There we go. Wonderful.
Raiden, you landed safely, duh? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions. The bastards are using stealth camo to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
This ain't over.
This ain't
Whenever
over.
you engage in battle, I will designate a battle area for you. Stay within the area to avoid collateral damage. Raiden, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks
Good. As I also
So I-
still, dude.
Our first repair nano paste. Let's make sure we have it equipped. Otherwise, we won't automatically
Hostiles in
use
the
it
lower corridor, I see. Try
when
to
we drop to 0 health. And there's our second one. Right, where are they? There we go. Wonderful.
Excellent, Raiden. Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment your bot.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, that'll kill the civilian by now. I was trying to go a different way to see if I could save them. By sneaking up behind them or something. Alas, it wasn't to be. Right, where's the last one? It says he's over here. There he is. Well, that's annoying. I'll have my health back, sir. Didn't miss anything, did I? Don't think so. Right, that's those dealt with, just the gecko to go. Oh dear. I'm doing rather a poor job of this, aren't I? Oh, I missed my chance there. Oh well, I may not have defeated that opponent as stylishly as was possible, but I didn't miss out on the Zandatsu, which is the important thing.
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
I imagine he'd say very good, even if I had done very badly and barely made it. Excuse me, sir? Oh. No blade options there. Ow!
Enemy sighted!
Got it. Now just the two geckos to go. I'm not quite sure how I ended up there, to be honest. That went conspicuously well. Wonderful. I think that may have been more luck than anything else, but that did go conspicuously well. Oops. Now showing myself up for the incompetent that I really am. there any items over here? I've got a vague feeling there was one more item in the area. Ah, over here. Probably a hollow chip.
They have erected
Oh,
an electromagnetic
repair
barricade.
nanopaste. Wonderful.
Maybe expecting UG or cyborg attack, huh?
We've actually got 4 repair nanopaste at this point, which is the maximum you can have until you unlock and equip the white combat suit.
I feel no pain. Multiple strikes.
We're likely to lose a few here, but that's alright.
You will. The savvy warrior uses all of his tools. Backup required.
I just realised I shouldn't be collecting all of those repair nanopastes yet, because I've already reached my maximum.
Only to fight then. I am not allowed a choice.
Where is he?
You will die. Combination attack. To continue alone would be foolish. Help me.
And then comes the gecko.
Are we both here only to fight then?
Wait. There we go. That's what I meant to do. I'm a bit slow on the prompts, aren't I? Come on down then, LQ.
Recovery complete. Multiple strikes. Impressive.
I wonder what happens if I just keep going instead of using the prompt.
Re-engage it.
I've never done that before.
I feel no pain. Cannot. You're killing him. Liberate all the free.
Okay, the fight just ends anyway. Oh, the repair nanopaste was destroyed or despawned or something, but that's alright. Oh, is that another one? Okay, we can use one of these then. And refill with that. Wonderful. Overall, that went as well as it possibly could have. aside from a higher score, it couldn't objectively have gone any better. My handling of them wasn't so elegant. I wasn't sure I was going to make it through there for a while. I wish this controller would respond sometimes. I'm trying to get the sub-weapon out. There we go. Again, controller not working. Oh well. Come on, please. It's just going to be easy to go over there, isn't it? Okay, I need to be careful about that. 2 heavy strikes in the air and you actually fall straight down. Oh, I see. The controller wasn't responding that time because I was out of ammo. Fair enough. I thought I'd only fired 1 and I thought I'd picked up 2, but clearly I'm mistaken. I'd love to blade mode it, but it's nowhere close to me. Yeah, that doesn't do any good. So it's telling me to run. Oh, there we go. Oh, and we've destroyed the pack that's inside it, it would seem. Never mind. Yeah, B's a bit generous.
You got it.
There we go. That's more like it.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most likely, perhaps you could.
You see any cyber?
Why not double? Most use it.
Only then will see alerted to my presence.
Get off!
He's here!
Bullseye!
Right, I need to sneak up on this next one. Right, I think I managed it. Yes.
Bravo! Excellent work.
I managed to acquire that man's robotic arm, which I can use to get in here. Not quite sure what the point is, since either way you get spotted immediately and end up in a fight. Perhaps there's fewer enemies if you do get the arm. Although I'm not sure that's the case.
Get off! Bullseye! Get off!
There we go. Not too bad so far. I think back here I'm missing? Don't think so. Repair nano paste. We're actually already at max, but even so. Is there something in there? Oh, 3D photo frame. I still haven't used one of them to distract the guards.
Bullseye!
Contact!
Ow. Where are you?
Die!
Oh goodness, you're up there. I don't remember an enemy spawning up there before.
Contact!
Got it. Got the Zandatsu. That's one of the two geckos in this area dealt with. So that'll make the next bit a bit easier, if I only have to deal with one at a time. Is there an item over here?
Bullseye! Get on!
Got some invincibility frames there, which is nice. There we go. That went surprisingly well. No damage apparently. Now, were there items over here or did I make that up? Oh, there's a few items scattered about. We don't require any more repair nano paste at present, but nice to know that it's there. Ah, hello. I'm not sure I found this one before. Oh, if it's just a hollow chip I might have. But that was one of the rarer item crates that you have to use blade mode to open.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage.
Thank you.
Right. The cliff is just ahead at the end of beyond.
So
no, there should. It is
probably.
Don't.
I want to go through. There we go. That was a bit of a waste actually. I probably should have either healed before I picked it up, since I was at capacity, or wait till the end of this fight to pack it up, to pick it up, since I might have lost a repair nano paste here.
Watch out! They keep on coming.
Get on!
Wonderful. And somehow we avoided damage for that entire fight again. Right, I think that's everything in the area I'm in. So, onwards and upwards.
Dolsaev and his team must be in here. Find him.
Yes, that's just the strange...
Wait, there are active IR sensors in the area. Part of factory security, no doubt, but the enemy may be using it.
The strange way that doorway shows up on AR. There aren't actual lasers in effect there. That one over there is going to see me, aren't they? Never mind. We got him.
Get off!
Darn. Just out of range. Got it. Oh, that's odd. My ninja run. There we go. Wasn't letting me out there. Items. Items over there. And that's it for that area. There's some more down here if I recall correctly. There's a cyborg hiding in here. Not anymore. Was that everything? I suppose it was. Must have been. And last, but by no means least, through here we can get an endurance +1, which we do like to see. So our max health has just gone up, which is nice. Right, on to the Mistral boss fight. Was she trying to form another staff there, and I interrupted her? Another stave? Okie dokie. Ah, now she has another stave. No, another staff. That is correct, isn't it?
I am starting to enjoy this.
Until she comes back down, we may as well just take care of a few of the tripods. There she is. Oops, that was close. Oh dear.
Over here. This ends now. I find you
Goodness, that doesn't seem to be blockable, even though carryable rather, even though I think it should be. Perhaps I was getting the timing wrong or something. Oh, I've just noticed that health. Never mind. I wonder if I can block those. Alright, where is she? I think we've got it. B. Oh well. That's true, I probably could have got a Zandatsu there. If I'd held down the blade button after... Well then again, I did use the blade mode to finish her off, and Zandatsu wasn't presented. I don't know. Right, yep, there we go. I was just about to say, we should get the opportunity to customise Raiden at this point. And then after purchasing the white armour, separately you have to equip it. That one's got me a few times before. Let's upgrade our high frequency blade as much as possible. We won't be equipping a unique weapon right now. Let's upgrade our life and our fuel cells, and I think that's everything. Oh no, wait. That's not everything, because we want aerial parry, defensive offense, which I never use actually. I should get into the habit of using that more. And Thunder Strike. That's everything. Thunder Strike I also don't seem to use very much. Right, let's keep going.
It's Raiden. I'm in the sewer system.
All your mission, according to FY. Tell we need.
So
Yep.
Nope. Do we like
It's first. Oh, right.
black?
Maybe just.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Right, we're
Sir,
maxed
yes,
out
sir.
on
Commence
repair
operation.
nano paste, so there's no point picking another one up, because there is one just round this corner. So we may as well head straight into the combat, I suppose.
Raiden, unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Right, one of these on its own isn't too bad. I know, famous last words.
Better take out that UG quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
But later on in this chapter, when you have to take several on at the same time, that becomes a problem. He's vulnerable. Get the arm. Oh, I was too slow there. You can see how much health I've lost though. I think he's taken enough damage now that if I can get close enough and into blade mode, I should be able to finish him off. I don't think... Wonderful. I didn't get the Zandatsu though. Oh, only a C. Well, in any case. What was I thinking? What we should do here is use the repair nano paste that we have and then pick up the spare. Wonderful.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Oh, I remember this next bit. That was actually probably a mistake. I should have just waited and jumped down on it from above like I did with the previous one. Never mind. Too late now. That parry didn't work. Oh, of course. I think I was working on the hypothesis before that if I'm ninja running I can't parry. I keep forgetting that. Did its arm just grow back? I'm sure or rather its hand. I could have sworn I took it off. Right, I think it's done for now. Yeah, it looks that way. Alright, do we have anything in the area of worth? Maybe through here? I've got a feeling we went through here before though, in a previous playthrough and didn't find anything. Doesn't look like it, does it? No. That's one of those laptops you can hack into that seems to persist between playthroughs. Even if you start a new game, it doesn't reset. So I assume it's linked to the profile or something.
Right. There is a boy in these sewers.
I may as well prompt them all, mightn't I? Oops. I didn't mean for that to happen though. Right. Let's take them on. Let's take them all on. Oh, is that one just like fractioning out of range? Must be. There's an enemy behind me. You know, I reckon that's probably spawned in previous playthroughs and I've just never gone back to look. I can't really explain it any other way. Because if it was there when I dropped down, it should have been alerted. But clearly it wasn't. Oh, there's something over there. Grenade. An EM grenade. Right, let's keep going. I need to get out of here. Goodness me. I think I'm going to lose a repair nano paste here, which is always a shame. Amazingly, I didn't. More luck than anything else. B.
So the
Yeah,
God.
it's not. If it's
You that so
I made
sure you did.
agree.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past? It's a box. How's that going to help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Be careful here. Right, question is, how do I get the other two? Because I can't jump on them. Oh, they know I'm here now. Never mind. Let me down, game. Ow. Oh goodness. I didn't expect him to do a 180. Oh, I didn't get that in time. Yeah, this is the point where I'm going to lose a repair nano case, I should think. It'd be surprising if I didn't at this point. Very surprising if I didn't. Yep, there we go. But I got the Zandatsu on the final one.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar.
I've never done this fight.
You can engage if you wish.
I don't think.
It's your choice.
So we may as well see what it is, just for fun.
You're under attack!
Oh, one of these. You wouldn't usually see one of these until later in the chapter.
They keep on coming.
They keep on coming, you say? Ow. So they're putting some tripods in here for help. At least that's the charitable way to interpret it. Clearly it's not to grapple me while I'm dealing with the more dangerous opponent. Got it. I've heard it said, I don't know if it's true, but that skilled players tend to, actually that's the wrong word, experienced players tend to use the directed slice instead of using the, goodness, two at once, I don't think we've had that before. Rather than using the directed slice using the right analog stick as opposed to using the X and Y buttons for the horizontal and vertical slices. Oh dear, I'm being rather beaten up here, aren't I? I've never had to deal with two of these at the same time and I'm not very good at it. I wonder if they have some weakness that I'm not exploiting. Can't seem to get it. There we go. Oh, I missed it. I managed to get the prompt, but then my blade mode ran out.
Good, Raiden. Very good.
At the worst possible... Sorry. The blade mode ran out just in time for me not to be able to press the prompt. That's what I was trying to say. Still, that was interesting. A bit of a waste of resources, but interesting. I take it... Yes, it was up there that the crate was, wasn't it? And it's not spawned in anymore. That's another one of those objects which seems to be tied to your profile, not to your playthrough. If you start a new game, it doesn't reset. Alright, let's keep going.
Raiden, I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
I can probably avoid the fight here if I really wanted. It's too late now though. Apparently it's not. I just snuck by undetected. Let's skip this fight, why don't we?
So, a fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Well, that went as well as it reasonably could have.
You should
And
perhaps. It must simply. You should.
all right.
Apparently it's possible to stealth this bit, but I really don't understand how. Or at least it's implied by the dialogue in the game.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops were your specialty.
I imagine you saw that big UG in the background jump out of its... there we go. It started the jump in the... Oh, there's another one. It started the animation while we were still blade moding one of the cyborgs. I missed the Zandatsu, that's annoying. Oh my goodness. They might get one of my repair nano plates at this rate. Why am I so bad at that? Oh, and I missed the Zandatsu anyway. No wonder I got a B.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security.
I remember the next bit, the bit immediately preceding this, is a bit nerve-wracking. But we've actually completed 2 objectives in the next area, which are linked to our profile. At least I assume it's linked to the profile. One of the 2 of the objectives that don't reset when you start a new game, and that's gonna make it. That's gonna make the next section significantly shorter. Got it. Nearly missed it.
Is it
For those were George.
Yes, perhaps.
Jeez.
Wait, you said.
Yeah, we've got and the he just
True.
I bet.
Yes, this bit, because I assume, I don't know, I assume if the tripod gets destroyed while you're on this section of the game, that's probably game over. And I'm also guessing that it's nowhere near as
It is all ours.
resilient as Raiden
Use it
is,
to locate a data input terminal.
which would make it a really frustrating way to lose the game.
And they might just open fire.
But as I said previously,
Try latching onto
we've
Cyborg's
actually
head from
completed 2 objectives with this thing already. So this section's actually very short now. Specifically, there were 2 of the data.
behind. Raiden, I found something.
what are they called? I've forgotten their names.
Guess who shows up?
Patch it
The
through.
little data
Right
logs. There were 2 of those in areas that were too small for Raiden to get into, so you have to use the
Bonnie's killer.
tripod to grab them. But we did that previously.
The kid only their what about right?
How did they know already? Is that just because the door opened? Because the door opened, they assume something must be wrong. Very strange. Missed the opportunity there. Got the Zandatsu. Got the Zandatsu. And then I think it's just that one tripod left. Seems that way. I think there were actually a couple of items down here. I've forgotten what they were though. Whether they were worth it. I must admit, I'm not seeing them. Oh, hold on. I nearly missed a very, very important item. Good thing I stopped to think for a moment. Why am I so incompetent? There we go. This has another endurance +1 in it. I am so happy I didn't forget that. Right, I think that's everything. Certainly looks that way, doesn't it? So, let's move on.
Bad news, Raiden. We can't
What?
make
No, you think?
I don't
think.
Right, and here we have the tank boss fight. Oh, this one does actually have some red in its design anyway. Perhaps I was wrong when I said previously that the enemies with red on them. Well, I think I was certainly right that the enemies that don't usually have red in their design, who then all of a sudden did, were tougher variants, but perhaps I was wrong when I said because one of these tanks has red on it, it must be a tougher variant. I think they all do. But as far as the cyborgs are concerned, I think that was right. Goodness me. Oh dear, I thought I'd got away from that. I'm gonna lose at least one repair nano paste here, aren't I? Although I can use one now and pick this one up. Goodness me. I wasn't expecting that. Dread to think what I'd have to do here on a higher difficulty when I couldn't afford to tank some of its Here we go. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for it to animation lock itself like that. With one of its attacks that requires it to stand still. Well, that was fortunate. I think it was about to knock me about, but because I managed to damage its other shield, its right hand shield, just in time. Oh, there we go. There goes a repair nano paste. I ended up triggering the blade mode interaction first. A B is generous. I did quite badly there. Although it does support a hypothesis I've had for a while, which is that the game only cares if you take no damage, or some damage. But as far as the game's concerned, I don't think it draws a distinction. So far as, from what I've seen so far, I'm not convinced it draws a distinction between taking 1 point of damage and, say, 10 whole health bars, provided the player's still survives. Could be wrong, but that's just what it looks like to me.
Enemy sighted!
Oh, I missed the Zandatsu, that's annoying. Missed it again. Never mind. Oh wait, there's an item over here, isn't there? That I nearly skipped. I've got a feeling it might be a nano repair paste. No, it's not. It's an EM grenade. Never mind. Right, let's proceed.
What do you... So what could undo it? Right.
Right, and that's the end of that chapter. So next chapter is the monsoon chapter. B overall. Fair enough. And yes, we would like to customize Raiden. What are we looking for? Upgrades for his main weapon. Upgrades to his life. His endurance, I should say. An upgrade to his fuel cells. We've got quite a lot of BP left over as well, as it happens. Right, let's carry on. So I say this is the chapter which concludes with a boss fight against Monsoon, which I believe is the case. But It's a reasonably long chapter. We won't be getting to Monsoon for a while now, I should think. Let's see, apparently the stream's at 1 hour and 48 minutes right now. So how long till we get to Monsoon? I wouldn't be surprised if it's over 20 minutes. We'll call it. Let's see if we manage it in half an hour. Ow. Let's have a word with this gentleman about his use of ballistics. It was a valiant effort. Goodness me, I sliced someone up through that other gentleman. But because he was a tankier opponent, he survived the slicing. Very macabre. I missed my opportunity for the Zandatsu there, sadly. How do we do? A. Okay, I'll take it.
The road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
There's a boss, sorry, not a boss fight, a battle ahead that I'm going to avoid. Because so far as I'm aware, there's no point. It's just against two of those tanks. I say two of them, I've never actually fought to its conclusion, so I don't know that other things don't spawn in. But assuming it is just them, it's two of the tank enemies, and I don't see much point in engaging in a battle there. Now, there's going to be two geckos in here and quite a few tripods, which is fine. Oh dear, they got me. Got it. Was I getting shot there? Who was shooting me? Is that my imagination? I suppose it must have been. Oh dear, I'm not doing too well here, am I? I hope it's not possible to get kicked through the windows, because that would be tragic. I would not like that to be the... Right, needs to stay away. There we go. Got the Zandatsu. Yeah, I would not like to finish this playthrough with Raiden being kicked through a window by a gecko. That would be a bit ignominious. Apparently that also deserved an A.
Raiden, you will find an elevator inside that office.
Right.
Use it to reach the roof.
Let's carry on.
Traveling atop buildings will
Hiding
minimize
cyborg.
enemy encounters.
We're likely to get rocketed here. Let's deal with the Rocketeers first. They have a tendency to create chaos, which I don't appreciate. Okay, those two seem to be dealt with. That one's dealt with. Reinforcements? No? Apparently also worth an A. I didn't notice when I took damage there. I'm not saying I didn't take damage, but I didn't notice when that happened. Because I don't think they successfully rocketed me at any point. Because I deliberately singled the Rocketeers out right at the start. Perhaps I took an incidental hit from one of the melee people at some point. Next we head to the rooftop section, which is only worrying for the fact that there's a specific part of this section towards the end where you're fighting on a rooftop with no railings, like here actually, except you're not fighting where we are now. What's the game trying to tell me about? Oh, that. A destructible container. In fact, why is the game so interested in telling me about this? What's a drum can used for? A metal barrel used to store oil and other liquids. Its contents are shielded from infrared vision, making it a great place to hide from UGs and cyborgs. How does that differ from the cardboard box? Making it a great place to hide from UGs and cyborgs. Presumably it's just a different design of the same item. Anyway, where were we?
Roger that. Sending back up.
I may have done that a bit slightly too free and loose. Never mind. Goodness me, that went well. Right, that's not a rocket. Oh, it is a Rocketeer. Apparently they have a melee weapon as well. I guess that makes sense. Right, flyers are always vulnerable to blade mode for some reason. I've speculated before that it may be because enemies that are juggled become vulnerable to blade mode usually, or at least the lower tier of enemies do. And the flyers, what do they call them? Sliders, I think, are actually just the lowest tier of cyborg flying in the air with a pair of mechanical wings. So it could be that the game just regards that the same as if they'd been juggled. Or perhaps it's just the way the... well, I've no doubt the developers would have been aware of that, the way they behaved. But I suppose what I'm getting at is it could have been originally intended to behave that way, or it could be that it was a serendipitous accident. Either way, that's how they seem to behave. Oh, I probably should have saved that until after this area up here. I seem to remember it's not that difficult to lose a repair nanopaste here, just because these enemies are so obnoxious. The flyers aren't a problem, they're just normal flyers. But it's this gentleman here that can be a problem. His blocking doesn't work properly. Got it. Oh dear, that was gruesome. Good thing I got invincibility frames there, that looked like it would have been painful. Yeah, you can see how good he is at blocking for some reason. Oh, now there's two of them. Perhaps you can see what I mean about it's easy to lose health here. It seems like these opponents have a sort of auto parry. Which is, or it's more like instead of having to explicitly parry, they have to explicitly do something that would prevent them from parrying, if that makes sense. If you just attack them normally, they behave as though they've parried. And similarly, they can, if you parry them, often they still manage to, it's only partially effective. Their attacks seem to be impactful enough that they, to some extent, will punch through a parry. I must say, that went very well for us. Better than it usually would. Now, normally I can, get that particular opponent with a surprise attack. Never mind. Right, I think we're being fired at by... yes. I've forgotten if we normally fight this thing here, or if it's because we got detected. Where are you? Come here. Stop running away from me. Where are you? Aha! That's nice. And the electrolyte pack inside was destroyed. Now this is the section that... whoa, 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 whoa. That scared me. This is the section that I really dislike. The bit where it looks like you can just fall off the building. To be fair, I noticed several times there it looked like I should have fell off the building but didn't. So maybe there is actually some provision in the game to not let that happen. This next bit I've never managed to do successfully. Saving the civilian, I mean. Although it looks like I might have managed it this time. Oh, careful, careful, careful. I wonder where I want to be here if I don't want the civilian to get hurt. Probably not where I'm standing right now. Let's try and coax that enemy over here. Looking at the mini-map. Did it just shoot the civilian? No. Doesn't look like it. I was really worried that I had run off to try and coax it away and it had just turned around and shot the civilian. But no, I think we've actually saved a civilian for once.
Thank you. Oh God, thank you. Don't let those fuckers get away with this, okay? Thank you so much.
And I suppose he's just going to stand here forevermore. Oh well, each to their own.
You cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead will take you to it.
So it was about 15 minutes ago that I conjectured that we wouldn't get to Monsoon for about half an hour. even though this is all one chapter. And so far I'm thinking that's going to be close to right. It's plausible we might get there slightly earlier.
Yeah.
Is this just a repair nano paste? Yeah. Which we've already maxed out on. Right, this next area is best completed with a degree of stealth. As you can see, there's enemies in the area.
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose yourself.
Best just to avoid them if you can. Where was it? There it was. Now I believe if you go up here you can in fact avoid them. The ones we just saw anyway. Oh well. One won't hurt, surely. Oh, it's been destroyed. Never mind. This way? These are just a bunch of tripods. Oh, and they've alerted the larger one. Okay. I've never managed to do this second bit of the stealth properly yet. I do admit the way I just charged in there was not the way to do it. I forgot that this bit was so immediately after the previous bit. I thought we had slightly longer. And I was wrong. Never mind. Right, I think that's them dealt with. The enemy that you can see on the mini-map, which is ahead of us, that's another tripod up the top. I do not know of a way of avoiding this enemy, but it's not particularly dangerous either. It's just a single tripod. Perhaps they're there to prevent you from going this way if you intend to stealth. If that's the case, I have to wonder what the correct stealthy route past is, because we have to make it to this next area. That's not negotiable. It looks like the health drop's fallen somewhere. Actually, I'm not sure if it's health or energy. It looks like it's fallen somewhere we can't get to. Oh well. Ooh, I might be able to get a drop on this one. I don't actually need to engage over here. Maybe it's best that I just don't engage. Oh, I can jump and keep my AR mode up.
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
Right, once we go up the top, we can't go back until we finish the combat up there, and the enemies that were down here will have despawned. So let's just do that. Oh, I missed my chance there. I was trying to go into blade mode, and so I didn't get that prompt in time. Right, I think that's him dealt with, if we've got the leg and the arm. Yeah. And now if we look back down here, only a C? That's a shame. The enemies that were here should have gone. That's a different enemy. That's just two tripods on top of each other. That's odd. It's still not down. This thing is incredibly tanky. For what is essentially just two tripods. Is this a secret or something? An Easter egg.
Activate the terminal.
What terminal? Oh, you mean up the top? Yeah, I was just having a quick poke around. Right, we'd best press on now, hadn't we?
Right. It would appear you will exit secure.
About
proceed. Those stairs do not.
Sure.
Right.
Remind.
Was there anything here? Maybe there wasn't. Yes, this was another one of those areas in the game which doesn't appear to have anything of interest yet. You're blocked. There's something that's
You have almost reached
slightly not blocking the way to the next section, but just making it slightly more awkward. Like a door you have to activate or cut or something like that. I wonder if those, as I think I've said before, I wonder if those could be sections where the developers are trying to hint that you might want to save. Did that enemy just vanish? That was weird. That was fast. I wasn't expecting to damage their shields that quickly, and I think, yes, they've also been damaged on the other side. Here we go, they're going to animation lock themselves. Oh, but because of the invisible wall, we weren't able to capitalise on that perfectly. Never mind, we seem to have won. Oh, I missed the Zandatsu. What a shame. Only a B. Now we are in...
Avoid fighting if you can.
Yes, we do get prompted to avoid combat if possible. But this area has another one of the... Sorry, where was I? This section has another one of the Endurance +1, so we definitely want to take it if we can. Oh, if he hadn't seen us, I think that the other enemy that just jumped over the wall wouldn't have appeared. Never mind. They're annoying, but they're not that difficult, especially one-on-one. There, he's rather getting the best of me, isn't he? Doesn't bode well. Did you see that automatic parry he got? I've spoken before about how good the automatic parries these particular enemies seem to have are. Got it. But he was actually on the ground and so immobilized.
Head for the next objective marker.
And I attacked him and he parried while he was on the ground such that it lifted him up. And he was on his feet again. There we go. Have I missed one? An endurance +1. I could have sworn I should have 1 more health at this point, or 10% more. I'm fairly certain I should. I must have missed one somewhere. But is that possible? Because there isn't one in the first chapter, so far as I'm aware. The second chapter, it's in the area that you cut the fans through to get to, and I got that. That's in the Mistral level. Mistral chapter. In the chapter that we played in the sewers, is there one there that I missed? I bet that's it. That must be it. Oh well. Either that or I'm just mistaken. Because I thought we'd had 170 health when we got to the next section in the game, the next chapter, at the start of this session, but that may be my memory at fault. Perhaps we were on 160.
The stock LQ-84 Fenrir, unable to speak. A real dog has a far greater intellect.
Bit of shade there. Ow. How dare you? Looks like I missed a Zandatsu opportunity, which is a shame. I've still got an A.
Isn't this all a bit much? Any decent lunatic would have quit after Mexico.
Jetstream Sam.
I heard you dropped the lab director in half. Old habits die hard, eh, Jack? But now here you are. The child's soldier, fighting for the children. But you're a man on a mission, aren't you? Gonna fix everything. Just you and your little sword there. Solve everything with violence. Is that it?
My sword is a means to an end. To protect...
What am I even fighting
Oh, I missed my chance there. Ow. I'm gonna have to have a word with a man about his ballistics.
no reason for me to be here.
No, I'm not going to manage it at that angle. There we go.
Bullseye! Used and tossed away.
Right, and now we head into the monsoon fight, and in fact, it's I think exactly half an hour since I posed the question of how long it would take us. So strictly speaking, it's going to be just over half an hour until we get to the monsoon boss fight. As you can see, this section of the game gets a bit weird. Hope I'm ready for monsoon. Not a straightforward boss fight, that one. Still, we're maxed out on repair nano paste, so that won't be a problem. Goodness me, we have a lot of BP as well. Right, I believe we just have to. I believe we can't avoid being detected here, but all we have to do is get to the very, very end. We're not going to win this combat, nor are we expected to. Against these guards, I mean. Let's just keep moving in the right direction. Oh, that's as far as it goes. So now we're just waiting for Jetstream Sam to appear. There he is. Where did he even emerge from, actually? I don't see an entrance that he could have conceivably have come from. Also, don't worry if we lose our health. We can't go below 0.1%, I don't think. Yeah, I don't see where Jetstream Sam actually came from there.
Is your cause just? Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you!
Here we go.
Yes, you aren't the only one to grow up on the killing fields. War is a cruel parent, but an effective teacher. Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche. That this world and all its people are diseased. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. We're all pawns, controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They shape our will. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they will learn to hate. They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair, all means, all passed along.
How about full of shit? Is that a meme?
You can't fight nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives. A means of justice. Now there's a pretty meme. Exquisite. It's spared
Oh, you can actually see the rain pouring down his armor.
Guilt when you enjoyed it.
That's a nice little touch. Right. Monsoon. Fingers crossed I can do it again.
Fear the unseen much, Jack? Give it up! Back to the earth with you!
Oh my goodness. That nearly went very badly. Now something I heard, which I tried... Oh no, this is a different quick time event. Never mind, I'll show and tell later. Oh dear, that was not very impressive of me, was it? It's the easiest check of them all. That's a repair nano paste, I believe, so I use one and I pick one up. Oh, of course, we're onto this section, aren't we? Got it. Right, now I believe this is the part of him that actually takes damage.
Welcome to my utopia.
Right, let's not mess this up again. I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go.
Magnetic force, Jack. Nature. Magnetic power.
I was worried I didn't get it there for a second. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I missed it. I'm such a fool. He handed it to me on a platter and I missed.
Are you that stupid?
Got it. That's right. Attacks that seem to be able to...
Let me show you nature's
push past some blocks. Also seem to be able to knock him out of that form. So one thing I learned, this was the show and tell thing, is you can actually parry these. Someone told me that before I... between streams, before I fought Monsoon yesterday. Oh dear, I'm losing it.
Give it
Keep it together. Right. Make sure you don't miss this. Got it. Oh, he's going to appear over here. This is where to do the damage. That was close. I thought he was going to get me there. Here we go again. He mocks, but we're not actually doing particularly badly this time. Hold on. Let's use one of our nano repairs. Oh, it didn't drop any. Right, let's not mess this up. Yeah, it didn't drop any this time. Bit rude. You have to remember, don't try a ninja run if you're trying to parry. They're not compatible. Or at least they don't seem to be. Oh my goodness, he's actually getting me. Oh, apparently I knocked him out of that form without even realising I'd done it. Right, now if I'm careful, I can... Careful, careful, careful. Well, that doesn't seem fair, because I was already wiggling because of the previous prompt, so I couldn't have got it faster than that. It's almost as if the game thought I was cheating or something. Oh, he actually got... Right at the very end, he got one of my repair nano pastes. Right. Parry. Parry. Blade mode the next one. Right, we run up here, then I think it's a blade mode section, then there's a prompt for Y and A, I think? No. Yeah, Y and B, I think. And then it's blade mode again. Okay, got that one, good. Blade mode. Got it. Y and B. I don't know why that didn't count. I genuinely don't know why that didn't count. Oh well, back to the start. Yeah, I'll probably call it there for tonight, actually. So thank you for coming, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be streaming again on Monday, in which we'll be continuing with Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I'll also be streaming on Wednesday, in which I'll be doing my normal poetry and riddles. Friday, Saturday, and next Monday, or the Monday after that, I suppose, are all video game streams as well, so probably more Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. So yeah. So once again, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and good night.